welcome. I am Lucinda Curran, your host for the 2016 Environmental Sensitivity Symposium, and today I'm introducing you to Ashok Gupta. Hi Ashok, how are you?
I'm very well, thanks. How are you, Lucinda?
Oh, wonderful, and so excited to have you here. So we're just doing a quick chat today, and the first thing that I wanted to ask you about is that your work is linked to environmental sensitivities. Could you tell us a little bit more about this, please?
Yes, of course. So I've been involved in helping hundreds, if not thousands, of patients around the world with MCS, electrical sensitivities, and other environmental sensitivities as well, food allergies and things like that. And also with ME and chronic fatigue syndrome and fibromyalgia. And it's been a fascinating journey, both from the scientific perspective, but also the therapeutic perspective of how we can actually figure out what's going on in the brain and the body that causes these kinds of conditions, which I believe are brain disorders, and also how we successfully treat them as well.
Fantastic. And this basically came about through your own experience, didn't it? It wasn't just a professional thing, it was a personal journey.
Exactly. So at university, I suffered from ME, chronic fatigue syndrome myself for a few years. And during that time, it was obviously a very difficult time. So I did a lot of research into what might actually be causing these conditions. What's causing my own, but what causes similar conditions like fibromyalgia and MCS. And I never had MCS, but I certainly had aspects of sensitivity. So I certainly had a lot of food sensitivities, noise sensitivities, etc., which I believe are all linked in this condition. So I had a deep personal experience. And I'm sure everyone watching realizes that if you haven't had this kind of condition before, it's very difficult to empathize with it. And so I really feel that because I've been through it, I really know what it feels like.
Oh, I think that does make the hugest difference, and especially even when people are just talking to someone and they finally find someone like you, like me, who's been there, and you get it, and it's a whole different scenario, it's a whole different conversation because you know.
Yeah, absolutely. So many of us spend a lot of our energy and time trying to convince others of our condition or convince them that it's real, and actually we all know it's so difficult to get people to understand. And instead, what I advise is if people don't understand, we can spend so long on advocacy and trying to get people to understand. But instead, let's go inwards and really focus on healing, because that is really what's the most important thing.
Oh, I agree. And I mean, there's always time once you get well to do the advocacy and to do that work. That's what
Exactly.
I think.
Exactly.
Alrighty. Now, I'm going to ask you what I consider a very personal question. I call it the curly question. And that is, what is the first thing that you ever wanted to be?
I can tell you that straight away. I wanted to be a radio DJ.
Very good. Tell me why.
And kind of pop star radio DJ, essentially a vain attempt at fame. So I was a DJ for many years at university as well, which helped me through university. And after that, I wanted to actually become a radio DJ. And after many years of education, my mum looked at me and said, "Go out and get a proper job." And that was the kind of end to that ambition. But I obviously do a lot of presenting and TV work now. So I suppose in some ways I've fulfilled that ambition in a different way.
Definitely. Oh, that's exciting that you did want to be it, but you actually did it too, as well as then it flowed on and gave you skills for now.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's great. And then the final question for today is, what is something that inspires you?
I think what really inspires me is the potential of what our planet can actually do right now. In terms of, we all want peace. We all want everyone to get along on this planet. When we watch the news, we all think, look at all these terrible things happening. Why can't we solve this particular issue? And I think there are solutions, inspiring solutions that we haven't thought about, which are about developing inner peace. So when we all develop a deeper sense of inner peace, more connected to ourselves, then the outer peace in the world is more possible. So what inspires me are people and organizations that promote meditation and peace of mind and all of these things, which can inspire us to a better future. So I know it might be a bit of a roundabout answer, but essentially I'm inspired by the possibility of a better future when we recognize that starts with us as individuals.
Fabulous, fabulous. Thank you so much. And everybody, you've just heard a little bit from Ashok Gupta, and if you'd like to hear more from him, head along to the Environmental Sensitivity Symposium. We'd love to see you there.